6-2.
Ron Fein and Jeff Fein. The game is 6-2, and Jeff Fein is now winning 6-3. Now Jeff Fein is winning 7-3.
It's my serve too. All right.
3-2.
Shut up.
Do we switch?
We switch. No.
Do we? Do we switch?
We do. We just
the
serve.
serving team switches.
Okay. Okay, ready? 3-2.
Go. I'm
Get
ready.
him, get him.
Oh, Sarah. Coming over to you. Coming over to you. Coming over to you.
That's my serve.
3 off.
3 up. Okay, ready?
Oh, Sarah.
4-2. I think I'm so worried about. Wait a minute, we weren't right. Plus, you didn't hit it right anyway.
Turn around once, Beth. Beth and Cheryl.
Ron, we don't have time to turn around. We're playing a good game here. 3. Your serve. 4-3 up.
Turn it off until.
14-10. No, 14-11.
14-11. That's right.
14-11, and
We're
we're winning.
They're
It's
winning.
11-14.
We're winning.
I said that.
11-14.
We can try.
Not with Ron here. Ready? You won't with Ron.
Good shot, Cheryl.
Oh, no.
Jeez!
We got it, we got it.
Cheryl, wait.
12.
I had a lot of spin on it. She must have waited.
12.
Beth, you
Oh,
saw
right.
No way.
Perfect.
That's actually the only way I can serve. I think it was.
Lost ball. 13-14. Comes another one. Hit it!
Can't. Ryan, that's cheap.
She started it.
Oh, right, an 8.
Right on the edge.
14-15, right? Hit it!
Shot. I can get it back, but I can't get it. No.
Good ball.
Ah!
You got that one.
All right! Woo! No, we won!
You're not allowed to touch the table. We'll give it to you.
We did? What?
Like 6.
Really?
You can't touch anything.
Oh, come on, I'm getting so excited. Come on. I didn't have anything to do with it. Is it
16
time?
to 15.
All right!
16 up. Yep. I gotta go slow.
All right, too slow.
17 up.
17 right here, Cheryl.
Okay, okay. Oh, that was good.
Well, I'm going to do dishes because none of the women will do dishes
get
around
out
here.
of here.
If I have
Now
to do
he's
the
on
dishes.
TV.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike. Now, we're willing to do the dishes because the women.
Okay, Beth,
All they do is
let's let him.
Yeah, as
recreate.
soon as the camera goes off and
Ron's
Mark is
right
playing,
there. Ron's right there to get his picture taken all the
We're
time.
all willing to do the dishes.
I don't know.
Come on, Ron.
They're 300 to 500. Anywhere from $250 to $500 that you put on your TV will be in the
That's really all,
VHS.
all I'm interested in is something that will
Right.
record from our television so that you can run it again.
That's it.
And
VH
replay it,
That's a
replay it on the TV.
VHR.
In a year, they'll all be down to this size.
I'm sure they will too.
Right now, they're the bigger size.
Well,
Dick Winder. This will play back. Now, if you take this and you set it up there, what they suggest is you take this and record it back on your VHS. And then you take them and store them because these tapes here cost $15 to $18 because they don't have as many. The other ones cost anywhere from $5 to $10 because they have them mass produced. In a year from now, these will be the same cost.
well, what I'm asking is what is it that we want that will record?
VHS.
And
You don't
that's
want
what this
to.
is?
You don't want to buy a Sony though.
Take him back. Turn it. You got it going.
Well, it would.
Now, can you move the other buttons, the wide angle or the telescopic.
Yeah, it's moving in and out.
Okay. Leave it go. When we get home, I think it would be nice if you read the book, learn how to use this, learn how to tape off the TV. Would that be okay?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Good. Then when we're trying to do something, then you'll know how to do it. Instead of saying, hey, can I take your picture? And then,
Okay, smile and say happy things.
hey, happy Thanksgiving.
Now how do I turn it off?
Press it again. Here we are in the gold rush. We're ready to go into the San Francisco Bay Area to look at rocks and water.
And Alcatraz.
Alcatraz. If we don't get seasick, we get seasick, I'm thrown up in Kevin's pocket.
That's okay.
Okay, keep going.
You guys got a smile now.
We are smiling. That's good.
That's enough? Well, I get a close-up of that. Now do it.
All right, that's enough.
1988. We're back in the cove now, waiting for Captain K and Captain TC to come back into the lovely little cove we've adopted. Lake looks like it's about 15 feet below last year's level. But Tom doesn't know because all he's doing is sitting and floating. Let's see, get a close-up, see if there are any bubbles. No, no bubbles. No. Oh yeah, there's Captain TC. Just ready to take a little bit of the cliff. It looks like the good times coming through. Terry Carrier and Diane. And the boat yet to be named. Looks like it's running now.
Oh, he's into the shore. Run. Ran into shore again.
Oh, there's Tommy. Hit the rocks. The good times and the bad times. Tom had a little trouble with his boat. Probably got it operating good now unless he's dead in the water. I don't think Terry could pull him that far with a ski rope. So he'll be running. It's good times pulling into the cove. And the bad times. Oh, what's the bad times doing out there? Trying to tell you before, the lake is down 15 feet. You can see in the distance there across the lake. We're about halfway between Burnside, Kentucky and Fishing Creek. This is the rear end of our cove. Not as pretty as obviously when there's full water, but not too bad. We'll get other pictures throughout the performance. This is SS-20. Last year it was SS-21. This year, coming out here on SS-20, we had a new co-captain. Call him Donut Maker Tom. He did more circles and more turns than they do at any of the... Nothing but blue. Nothing but blue skies. Where in the world are we going?
Fishing Lake Falls. Got pretty wet. It's their stuff.
We're getting ready to climb up those cliffs so that Tom and Terry can give about a 1.5 off the side of that cliff.
Here's the waterfalls.
They said we're going to see waterfalls. To my side?
Well, it's here.
Some waterfalls.
Can't out the belt.
There's Ron.
The belt man.
Hey, you giving him my extra large one?
Pat brought her white one somewhere. Where'd you put it?
Lone Ranger.
Said you already had it.
It's a white one?
Here it is. I think it's called over here.
Ours don't have a name.
It's like finding the lone cypress, finding that waterfall.
Finally pick it up yet?
He's probably taking a picture of the wrong one. That's what he did with the lone cypress.
Did he think so?
I flushed the toilet in that houseboat. It made more noise than this waterfall.
There's a little duck back there. What do you like finding them?
Take him off the hook. Big old duck. Scared the shit out of me. All I have to do is figure out how to get this sucker out of the box. There. Hey, there he is. My time on Lake Cumberland to catch that big old catfish. Doesn't have any whiskers or anything on it. Here comes Beth. I'll show her my catfish. It was foggy all morning. Now it's starting to clear off. Everybody was real anxious to see my catfish. They wanted me to bring them all the way through the boat so they could see them.
You get that on film?
Catfish? I was taking. Okay, now we got to get this Trivial Pursuit game. Yeah.
Are we being filmed while we're playing this?
That little red dot's on, you know you're being filmed.
Here's how you got to do it.
Suck it in.
Let's play Trivial Pursuit.
Are you okay, Beth?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
just
now
do it. I'm
we're
all
doing
right. Doing it. Yeah, just
We got
want your
5
rest.
minutes.
All right.
I might come out there and
Fine, we
get on
like,
camera.
what color are
You're
we,
brown.
Well, see, that's the whole problem. We don't want to be brown.
Yeah, we haven't had luck with brown. That's for sure.
God, you use
Don't have to
any
give us brown every
excuse.
time.
That's right.
We want to be
That's
pink.
right.
You gotta get, wait a minute, you can't be pink. Somebody's got a head start.
Well,
Good.
We need a head start. She was a
Let's do
handicap.
Orange.
okay.
We're going to question from.
Well, I thought the brown was for Franciscan. I gave it to you.
That's why we're getting big trouble.
St. Francis.
Okay,
That's right.
give us an orange one.
An orange one. Who is
Make us
the
lousy.
pride of the Yankees?
Pride of the Yankees, Joe DiMaggio.
That's your official answer.
What do you think? That's the Yankee Clipper. Yeah, that's it. It might be different.
How about
Joe DiMaggio
Babe
was a
Ruth?
Yankee Clipper, Babe Ruth. Yeah, it's Babe Ruth.
Lou Gehrig.
We said it.
Yep, you said it. You lost it.
Screwed again.
4.
Is this a fast game or
Yeah.
slow?
Well, I don't care. What's going to play?
I'm on the play the
We're on
fast game.
pink. You're a question person.
Entertainment.
See how fast it goes.
I can't set that. That's it.
Well, pretty
Draw.
fast last night.
Your back's to the camera.
It's okay, I might turn off. That club. This is where Fred's gonna get gas. We all know that. We're gonna interview the proprietor, Dan's Marina. Well, Dan, How are we gonna get gas here, Dan? Well, I don't know, Mr. Fred. And we'll try and get gas somewhere. Well, Dan, I need the gas. Well, Fred, I don't know if we can sell you any gas. It's Thursday afternoon. You're just going to have to go down the road and get some gas at Rabbit Head. Oh, well, Mr. Dan, I don't want to get any gas at Rabbit Head. I want to get my gas right here. Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Fred, but this gas station is closed on Fridays and Thursdays and Wednesdays and every day of the week when you come down here after 5:30 p.m. and you're not prepared. So, Mr. Fred, you're in big trouble. Well, Dan, I think I'll get some gas someplace else. No, Fred, you can't do that. Well, that's the story of Fred and his gas tank at Dan's Marina. Poor old Dan. Dan died, went to heaven, and Fred got no gas. And here we are, stuck down in Rabbit Hash, Kentucky on a Thursday afternoon when our children will never see us again. For so we could all get moved from 844 Cloverview. There they go. World go, the dog. Go. Trying to figure out how to get out of the house. There's Adventures in Moving by, ooh, we love that. When we have the party later on, we can all watch the Adventures in Moving.
I'd rather watch.
Well, she's doing her best.
Books are heavy.
Move the refrigerator all by himself. This is a...
I think part of it fell off though.
Sound like it.
This is all I could salvage. One door.
Yeah, I didn't want to buy another storm door for this house. So far, they're doing okay. There will be no lawsuits yet. No laughing. So far, it's going okay. It's not going to be. We may have to do the truck driver.
So you want me? Stay here.
Good job.
I did go.
Okay.
Still looks okay. Oh, looked like they broke all the glass out of theirs. Well, I forgot to tell you, but my name is Ron Fein, and I'm 50 years old. I'm related to Rose Fein, who is the daughter of John Senefeld and Gertrude Sturwald Senefeld, and they are the parents of Geraldine Senefeld Cupito and Alfred Burnell Senefeld.
Yeah.
On the dance floor.
On the green. Lunch money.
175 yards from the 9th green. Ron hits it good. Didn't hit it straight. All right.
So far, I've hit a lot of balls. I'm getting my money's worth.
Ron went on beer between 9, so he's fired up, ready to go.
Straight down the middle. And he cleared the pond. He's over on the other side of the pond. There you can see the ball bouncing.
Dog leg left, that won't work.
Here we are on the 17th. Ron just hit his skin. He's feeling good now.
2 pars in a row.
2 pars in a row. All of a sudden he found his stroke. Here he is hitting over water. We hope.
Hellacious drive.
Good job.
Last fairway wood.
And he hit a beauty.
Good shot.
Good job.
It's good.
Increased 10 strokes in the heat because of heat stroke. Steve, 106, increased 2 only because he got the snake for so long it bothered his mind he couldn't concentrate. Ron Steinrede improved the most. He went from 112 down to 99. He shed 13 strokes, but he's still not happy because he figures he should be shooting par. Ron Fein shot 94, 1 stroke less, probably because I didn't count them all. Now we have to do the skins. Let's do Steve first because he's easy. Steve got no skins. Bill got 2 because he birdied number 6. So he has 2 skins. But poor Bill wound up with the snake, and that cost him $3. Ron Steinrede, he has 1 skin. Ron Fein, he had lunch money and dinner money, so he decided to birdie number 9 for 2 skins, 10, and number 13. So he has a total of 4 skins. So anybody with 4 skins is considered a Jewish rabbi.
That tree looks straight.
Okay, Beth, come over here. We'll take Grandma's picture.
Oh, wait a second. Oh. Should have worn my red, but I look better in black. Where do you want me? Here, stay in the middle.
Stay right where you were.
By the tree.
I could move my guests if you want. Uh-oh, one fell down.
Stay where you were. Why did
Well, why are you going so far away? Get closer
yeah.
to him. You're not going to get
You're
the
gonna
tree.
miss the tree.
Hold on.
Okay.
Are you ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Good.
He had his finger in front of the hole.
I hope he didn't.
He did.
There's Mike, one of the.
He wouldn't be the first one that did it anyway.
That's great.
Plant for money?
No, we're not.
Today is the anticipated day of the Senefeld reunion. The first time we've had this reunion in 22 years. The day is cloudy. We had some rain last evening. It's not raining now, but it could rain at any moment. This is the garage that Jeff built. Unfortunately, Jeff cannot be with us today. Jeff Senefeld Redmond Fein is on his way down to Houston to watch the Bengals play. Mike Fein cannot be with us today. He's playing football at Hanover College. We're awaiting the arrival of the 3,000 or 4,000 people who will be coming here for the Senefeld reunion to the Fein Niedenthal Brookville farm, formerly owned by Kate Senefeld Lori and John Lori and Manny Lori. I'm now going to go out to the front road sign. We'll take a picture of the road sign that Beth Fein designed. So here we are in excited expectation for companion dog, the Scrapper. The Scrapper. This is the old farmhouse. We still are happy with the old farmhouse, but it is in need of gigantic repair. Road, they go. So we'll see how many of all the other relatives who are still alive in the Senefeld clan come out here to enjoy such a great day. Scrap. Here we are at the beginning part of the farm on St. Mary's Road, getting ready to go back for the Senefeld reunion. I have to watch my dog because she's going across the road. Saturday, September the 23rd, 1994. I got to close off here to get my dog who's going across the road. I'm getting her back down the lane. Scrapper. This is the lane leading back to the farm off of St. Mary's Road in Brookville, Indiana, Franklin County. Tour back the road. Take a look at the sights as we go back the road to the Fein Niedenthal farm. There's the fork in the road. Go to the left up the hill to Hazelwood. Go to the right, you go back to the Fein Niedenthal farm. All right, at the Vienna Road here, getting ready to go down to the Senefeld reunion. It's almost noontime and nobody's here yet. They all are afraid of the raindrops, but no rain. He has been here since about 9 o'clock this morning. Okay, the Vienna Road. And over here, you'll see the gate going back to Paul Neely's barn. And we take this road right here and go up to our cattle guard, and that's where I'll be next. I'm looking south. Over here to the right, you will see some trees, and then we'll see Paul Neely's barn. And the creek. Paul Neely's house. And you'll hear St. Mary's Road in the background. And there is my faithful companion, a Scrapper. Scrapster. Cattle guard, I'm going to go across there to the left of the cattle guard. We're going to show you the dam. Cattle guard, there's the dam. It holds back the water from the dam lake. My dam lake is 3 to 4 feet low because we need water. But we're praying that the water doesn't come during the Senefeld reunion. We'll take some pictures up there, and then we'll walk across the hill and see if anybody's going to come to this damn reunion. We don't know, but whoever shows will have to have a good time. So let's go up and take a look at the pond. That'll be the next stop. In the back, there were a couple fish jumping. Last night I brought out half a pound of minnows. And I caught 4 or 5 bass and 2 big bluegills right over in my favorite spot that I'm going to show you in a minute. So we were on the top of the dam taking a look at the low-level lake. She came across the gravel road at 11:45 Ohio time. She snuck across. This is the view from the top of the dam. I'll have to go over and see Beth now. There's Ron's dam sign. It says no swimming or fishing, Ron. That means I can't swim or fish, but anybody else might be welcome. We haven't had many swimmers. We need to get our docks in, and we need to get the fence around so that the cows and the horses don't get in there and shit in the pond. We'll do that next spring. You can see how low the water level is. The pond is just about an acre in size when it's full. So now we will be walking back on the hill, taking a couple of pictures and checking out the rest of the KSC gave to us so that we could build in our dock. We have to dig the holes now so we can put those telephone poles in the ground and put the dock on top of it. We have 2 spots picked out. One spot in this corner of the pond, and then as you go down along that side, we'll put another one up there by those trees, pretty much in that area. And that way we'll have somewhat shallow area and then another deep area. The deep area is about 25 feet. Next to the pond, these are the treetops that are left. We had about 26 trees on one side and 6 on this side. They were cut down for lumber, and we're trying now to get the treetops down so we can use them for firewood. We used the money to pay for our dam. I didn't want to cut any trees on this side, but they said that most of the trees over here were somewhat decayed and ready to die, and we might as well take them down, so we did. One of the trees that was taken down, took a couple over in there, and they worked their way back to the biggest tree up on top of that hill. One of my problems is they blocked my path over there, so now I can't walk around there till we start cutting a tree down, actually trimming it and using it for firewood. It's already down. Until I do that, I can't walk around that way. Old barn, and then that horse, he's not in very good shape, doesn't belong to us, belongs to one of Karen's friends. But he happens to be in a riding ring, and I'll just have to take his picture because he's probably too sick to move. You'll see Neely's barn, my country farm road, Neely's house. And we'll pan back, and then I'm going to go down the hill, so hopefully I won't slide down since it's a little muddy. If I do, you'll see a slippery dude. You'll see the rest of my country farm road, heading back there to the old barn and shortly we'll be in view of the new garage that Jeff built. And we'll see whether or not anybody showed up for this big affair, which starts in 5 minutes. Showtime, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Hear that echo? Echo. This is our creek fed by the springs, and that so far it's been fairly low because of a lack of rain here. You can start to see the garage hidden by some of the fruit trees. A couple cherry trees, a couple apple trees. And my boat is behind the horse trailer there. That's Scraps there. My road goes around the curve. And the other road goes back to a new house in the back. Up in front, see a little bit of the barn, a little bit of my boat, and the old farmhouse. You can see how many people have come here so far for the family reunion. Absolutely no one but Ron. And I think my mom is here somewhere. And Beth. So let's see if we can find them. Whoa, there's my mom. Then up on this hill up here, we have Tom and Karen's house. I don't think I'm going to walk up there and take any pictures because I am about worn out. When you get to be 50 and you have poor lung power, can't hardly walk these hills anymore. So what I'm going to do is take some pictures today and then sit back and watch them in the future.
Skunk time.
We've only been here 16 hours. We've only had our line in the water 15 minutes because every time we drift, somebody doesn't like their position, so they want to move.
It's you.
Now the finest fishermen don't know what they're doing. All they do is fix their tackle box and play with their worms.
Listen to you complain.
There's 2 Jimmies. Sooner or later, we're going to catch the big one. Right now, we're exploring.
All that line's gone, man.
Yeah, it says if you the map is correct.
It went straight
This is
down.
very deep water here. This is the spot that Don chose.
Look before you leap, still waters run deep. Come on, fish. You gotta get hungry.
Show them the size of your fish that you caught so far, Jim. It was the only fish.
He was about 2 inches bigger than that thing right there.
Where is he? There he is.
Right there. See that? I guess he was up to about right here.
Whoa.
Come on,
Here comes the best fisherman of all.
Come on. Maybe we'll try one of these eerie dearies.
Let's see what you're going to catch him with today.
See that? You don't use these down here, but we might.
You might snag one in the tail.
If we get desperate, we'll use that. Come on, Stinky.
We're going to fish from the dock a little bit. Let's try for the dock from the little bit. Doesn't he look rested?
I'm doing this spot for Al Linder on In Fisherman.
If he could only get it in.
Al wanted to do a spot on fishing lakes with no fish in them, and how you maintain your fisherman's integrity and sense of humor when you don't catch fish.
But we're having fun.
Al, the answer is you don't.
Now look at the very beautiful sights here though. There should be fish back in here, but we haven't figured out where they are.
It was an experience I will never forget.
There's the K-Man. He won't ride on a tractor with me. Dale's still fishing. Mike and Susan. There's old Porsche grabber. $20 an hour. What do you think you're going to do for $20 an hour?
Scrappy.
Sit around?
Yeah.
You want a job like your mom, huh? There's Samantha, Cheryl, and Beth.
It's her new hat.
Enough of me.
And her new hat. She got that hat for Mother's Day. And oh, there comes Sam Bow. There's Dale, the only man left at the dock. I don't know. That button is working. We're on Candy.
It says it's recording.
It is recording.
Well,
Hey, Grandma.
just like right around here. And then
Picture anymore. Not taking a picture. He said I'm not taking a 6:15 on Monday night. And tomorrow we go to Venezia, Venice. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Ronnie's gonna do it. Ronnie's gonna do it on the bidet. On the bidet. Today. Today. Here it goes, buddy.
Okay. We're on, Ron.
Buddy, yeah, Yahweh, Yahweh, Mamma Mia, Biarritza, Duda, Mala, Dala, Bala, yay! I love the day and I love the bidet. Hey, okay.
Before Milano was 19 points so far for Syracuse. St. John's, after trailing Fordham early in the ball game, had pulled away
Well,
by a dozen points in
that's
second
the
half.
show.
71st meeting.
If you didn't like it, what am I supposed to do? But this is my house. Now I'm at 7982 Neiman. And what am I supposed to do? If I wear glasses, then I can see you. If I don't wear glasses, I can't see you. Jeff doesn't like his picture in glasses. I didn't like my picture in glasses. But, hey, that's life. Now, we took all those pictures over all these years, and I thought they were great. And so did all my friends. So, what am I supposed to do? I don't know. But I enjoyed it. That was Christmas. That was the farm. That was skiing. That was everything that I know. So, Happy New Year.
Ronald John Henry Senefeld Fein.